In Linux, how do you check if a disk is fragmented? At boot, FSCK sometimes reports the fragmentation for a disk, 5.3% non-contiguous. How can I get this information myself? Is there a specific FSCK invocation?
You can safely run FSCK, ext2 and ext2 x3, or ext4 file system even if it's mounted like this. If the drive is mounted, it will output a lot of errors, but the N argument tells it not to touch the drive.
The modern ext family of file systems take balancing and contiguity into consideration when allocating files. In ext3 and ext4 balancing is generally taken care of by applying journal entries in order, and in ext4 specifically, by pre-allocating file system extents to increase contiguous blocks. Chasing fragmentation levels lower than 20% might not be worth your time, especially if your system is accessing a few files repeatedly. I suggest pursuing these tactics for increasing read speed for a single disk system. Increase RAM. This increases file system cache. Increase block size. By moving from 1K towards 4K block sizes, you get better performance on reads for files near or larger than your block size. If you are pedantic, you can organize large files and small files into partitions by their block size. You might only want to do this if you stored photos, videos and source code in separate directories. Increase your read ahead setting using Palm and or laptop mode utility. Backup and restore your file system in a linear fashion such as with tar. If you have multiple disks and are using RAID striping and or LVM, you other factors to consider, such as stripe size.
Yes, there is a specific FSCK invocation, as root or sudo. Replace X and Y with the correct parameters for your case, for example /dev/sda1. Do not run this on a mounted partition. It can seriously damage your file system. For some more information on Linux and defragmenting, see my answer here. If you do not need to specifically run FSCK, but just want to check your drive's fragmentation, the following script, taken from here, should do the trick. You can then run it on the directory, or mount point, in question.
You can use a tool like E2defrag to get this information. Do mind that because of the nature of Linux file systems, defragging is normally unnecessary.
If you want to support the channel, please consider subscribing.